Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be my 2 looks and review on the Alien Cosmetics Not Normal palette. I did already post a first impression style video with this palette, and I am going to be doing an Instagram video / TikTok. That'll probably be up after this video, but it's coming soon. That or it already went up. I'm not sure, but it's coming regardless. I did 2 looks for you. I did 2 very different looks and I love them very much. I'm really enjoying this palette. I think it's a lot of fun. Let me show you the inside in case you haven't seen it before. To me, it is a Beetlejuice dream. It's very cute. I really like the green, the purple. I even like these darker neutrally shades down here. I think they're really pretty. The only shades I didn't use are these 2 just because I don't really reach for colors like that very often. It's very rare if I use a color like those, but I use everything else and I'm very pleased with the looks I created. At the end of the video, I will give you more of my thoughts, but for now, let's just hop into it. I do give my jewelry details before each look, so if you're curious about anything, just stay tuned. I will mention that for you. Yeah, with all that being said, let's just hop in, create some looks, and I will give you my thoughts and opinions at the end of the video. Hi, hello. We're gonna do look number 1. I'm getting ready for work. Today's Thursday the 12th at 9:30 a.m. I'm really excited. I just want to do a very blown out, grungy, smoky, warm, yummy look. That's exactly what I want today, and that's what we're gonna do. Let me give you my details before I forget. These plugs today are from Hear No Evil Jewelry on Etsy. You can use my non-affiliated discount code BEAUTBEAN for 10% off. This is a Neff brand beanie, and I don't know where this choker's from. I feel like I got it as a gift from somebody. That sounds familiar, but I don't know exactly where it's from. Yeah, we're gonna dive in and play with some makeup. Let me just push all this hair out of my way. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Lid Primer in Light. I'm gonna smear it on and I'm gonna blend it out. I'm not gonna set it because I don't prefer to do that. So we're gonna start with Exercise, and this is just gonna get blended all over, all through the crease, a little on the lower lash line, all that good stuff. I'm gonna take this Juno & Co brush. It doesn't have a number, it's just a blending brush. And I am just gonna start going to town on my eye. This is gonna be kind of my transition shade, if you will, to help my darker shadows blend out. Sometimes I start darker to lighter, sometimes I start lighter to darker. Sometimes I start in the middle and then I work my way both ways. But today I just really want to get this yellow laid down because I do want this yellow to be very prominent and I don't want it to just, I don't know, kind of turn more on the brown side if I start with the more browny tones. Lots of focus by my brow because I feel like it gives it a very grungified effect. Now the lower lash line. I'm gonna keep the lower lash line a bit tighter. I don't want it to go like all the way down or anything. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so now I wanna take Grunge, and this is gonna get packed really all over the lid and then start kind of blending up into the crease a little bit. With that, I'm gonna take this Colourpop E1. It's like a tapered blending brush, so I can kind of pack with it and blend at the same time. I've yet to use this shade. I think it's gonna be super cute. And I haven't done just a very smoky, all matte, grungy look like this in a while. I might pop a little bit of shimmer on the lower lash line. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I love my lower lash line shimmer, but the lid is gonna be all matte. Actually, I take that back. I think there's another product I wanna pull in that's not from this palette to add some sparkle. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I wanna do everything and nothing all at the same time. So yeah, I'm just smearing this all over the lid and then just lightly scooting it towards the crease. I'm not doing a lot of blending right now. I will go back and do that next. But look how soft and smooth this applied. No patchiness at all. Now I'm just gonna kind of tuck this right under my lower lash line. Nice and tight. Now I'm taking a little bit more of Exercise and I'm just gonna go to town again on these edges. I'm gonna wipe this brush off periodically so that it stays fairly clean. Why is my camera playing me right now? Can you stay in focus, sir? You had one job. So yeah, I'm just working along these edges to get it nice and smooth and it's all blending like a dream. Blowing out the lower lash line a bit as well. I guess I'm also winging it out a tad bit. Sometimes things just start doing their thing. So now just to deepen up this look a tad more, I want to take Smoke right here. This really dark, like grayish brown almost. I'm gonna take that on a Spectrum A13. It's like a really small, smudgy packing brush. I want that to go right up against my lashes. I don't wanna take this up too high. I just wanna add some extra smokiness close to my lashes. Also gonna take and pop it right up against my lower lashes as well. Now I just have a little bit more of grunge on that Colourpop brush. And I'm just gonna simply kind of smudge right where smoke and grunge meet so that it's a nice seamless transition. I'm gonna do the same on that lower lash just to add some extra blend. And then just one more time for good measure, I'm gonna take Exercise and smoke out these edges one more time just to make sure everything is cohesive. I love it, it's just so smoky. I want to take Topaz and pop a little of that on the lower lash line. Just going to take this kind of smudgy pencil brush from Luxie. It's a 111. I just want to place that right in the front part. Just for kind of a little pop of color, pop of shimmer. I think it looks cute. And I think it ties nicely whenever I put like my inner corner highlight in. Just gonna blend that out, of course, so it's nice and seamless. And then for the inner corner, I have to use Gemini because it is such a superior color. Such a pretty color. All right, so this is the look, how it would be before I add the sparkles that I'm about to pull in. So if you're recreating this and you wanna stop here, you could totally stop here. I was originally gonna just stop here, but I really wanna play with some sparkles, so let me grab that really quick. So this is the Danessa Myricks Colourfix Foils Liquid Glitter in the shade Milky Way. One of my longtime salon guests, Mary, gifted this to me. So it's really pretty. I've worn it by itself a few times, just a little bit tapped over the lid, blank, easy peasy, but I wanna try it over this. I've yet to try this on top of shadow, so hopefully this doesn't ruin everything. I'm just gonna take the teensiest little bit. A lot just blooped out of there. Teensiest little bit. I'm even gonna tap it on my hand a little bit so I have very little on my finger. And yeah, we're just gonna go to town. This is pretty cool because it dries down really nicely. It doesn't stay sticky. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I want. I'm gonna grab just a little bit more off of my hand. I love that. It was really pretty by itself, but I really like the extra oomph this little bit of sparkle leaves. It just makes my eye look kind of, I don't know, a little bit wet. I really like that. So now I'm gonna repeat this on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, and something on my lips, and I will be back when I'm complete. All right, here's my look complete. I think it's so cute. It's just, wow, I'm clinking everything. It's just smoky, grungy, very autumnal, and I'm so ready for it. August 1st is autumn in my mind. So yeah, I love this look. I don't know what I'm gonna do for look number 2 yet. I'm probably gonna film that tomorrow before work. Might play with the purples. I think the purples might be fun because there's a couple purple shimmers in here I haven't given enough love to. Yeah, this is the look. Let me give you my details. I almost forgot. The eye pencil I ended up using is Burnt Sienna from NYX. I just felt like it went with that plummy brownish color really nicely. My lashes are Nova from Lunar Beauty, and on my lips is Cork from Dose of Colors, one of my all-time favorites. So yeah, this is look number 1. Let's go ahead and move forward to look number 2. All right, hello. It is the next day, Friday the 13th. Happy Friday the 13th. I'm getting ready for work again, and we're gonna do look number 2. We're gonna do a lightly Beetlejuice look. I mean, it's gonna be very colorful, don't get me wrong, but it's not gonna be like huge. I feel like anytime I do a Beetlejuice inspired look, it's always like huge and glittery and cut creasy. We're gonna do a Beetlejuice Halo Eye today. Let's just call it that. Oh, let me give you my details. Neff brand beanie again. My plugs are also from Hear No Evil Jewelry on Etsy. And I don't know where this choker is from because it was a gift. I think that's the exact same answers I gave yesterday. All right, I'm gonna prime with the Smashbox lid primer in light again. All right, so basically I want it to be green on the inner part of my eye and purple on the outer part with shimmer in the middle. So let's go ahead and start with Emerald here, this lovely, lovely green. I have a pencil brush here. This is a Spectrum A12. I'm just gonna dig my little brush in there, and I'm going to just plop it right there. I don't wanna take it up too high because I want there to be room to blend. And I'm also gonna take it right here on my lower lash line, just in that front little section. Now I'm gonna take this OMFG brush. It is the OM21. It's just like a tapered blending brush. I'm gonna dip into Emerald just the teensiest bit, and I'm tapping it off. And I'm just gonna very, very lightly start blending at the edge. I'm not too concerned with the lid per se. I just want it to blend around the edge towards my crease nicer. And I also want this look to be pretty concentrated to my lid. I don't want it blown out like all the way, question mark. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. But in theory, I want it to stay pretty tight like it is right now. Actually, I think that looks pretty perfect. So now I'm gonna take Sultry right here, this lovely purple. I actually have another A12 Spectrum pencil brush. So I'm gonna use that one, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but focusing it on the outer part. I don't really want this to be winged out or anything like that. I want just a very nice rounded halo eye. And again, I'm also gonna drag it a little bit down here in the outer part. I haven't done a two-tone halo eye like this in a while. So now I'm gonna take this Spectrum B06, it's just a blending brush, again, dipping into Sultry, just a little bit and tapping it off. And I'm gonna do the same thing, just focusing on getting the edge a little softer, and I still want to keep it nice and tight to where I placed it. Very little, teeny tiny motions going on. I'm even going to wipe this brush off periodically so that it can stay clean to help me blend nicely. Adding a little bit more to this lower lash area, just to give a little bit rounder of an effect. All right, so for the inside, I think I want to use Emotions. I think that'll be really pretty. I'm also going to pop a little of it on the lower lash line in the center. So let's do that. I'm just gonna use this Colourpop brush. It's an E25, just a small packing brush. And of course, my NYX Glitter Primer, as always. Just gonna put a bloop of it on the brush, like so. And I'm just gonna stamp it right in the middle. Again, I don't wanna do any cut creasiness or anything. I just want it to be just all blended together. So dipping right into Emotions. Such a cute purple. I haven't given this shade much love yet, so I'm excited. Oh, that's cute. Gemini would have been awesome in the center of this, but I've used Gemini every time now, so I wanted to use something different. But Gemini would have been gorgeous too. So now I'm gonna take my pencil brush that I used with the purple, no additional product, just to very lightly scoot along this edge of matte to shimmer. And I'll do the same thing with my green brush. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more Emotions on like the front of my brush, or the top, I should say, just to shimmy down here just a little bit. Just to give my lower lash line a little bit of a halo. I don't always do this. I feel like usually I just smoke out my lower lash line, but today I was feeling halo-y. Do you want to add a little bit more green though? I feel like it got lost. All right, and for the inner corner, I'm gonna take Taupe, which is the shade I have not used yet. Well, I take that back. I haven't used these two either. The only shimmer I haven't used yet is what I meant. Again, Gemini would have been really cute, but I wanted to use something else. Ooh, I like that a lot actually. It's very frosty and bright. It's like a silvery color. It's really cute. Well, that is the look. Very simple, but nice and colorful and very cute. I'm going to repeat it on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, and something on my lips, and I will be back to finish this up. All right, here's my look completed. I think it came out very cute. I'm not sure if I like this one more or look number one, actually. I really like both, very different vibes, and I'm feeling both of them. The eye pencil I threw in is Frosted Lilac from NYX. I just felt like it kind of went with that shimmer on the center of my lid really nicely. My lashes are still Nova from Lunar Beauty, and on my lips I went with Melt Cosmetics Fawn, one of my favorite lipsticks of all time, and I thought it would go with this look very cute. So yeah, this is the second look. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me zoom out and I will give you my thoughts on the palette. All right, we did it. We did the looks. Which look was your favorite? I feel like I'm vibing with, I don't know. I can't pick a favorite. I was gonna say this one, but I really liked yesterday's. I don't know which one was my favorite. You'll have to let me know. Let's chat about the palette, shall we? Out of all the mattes I tried, which is all of them except for the two lightest ones, I didn't have any issues with patchiness or blending. I really like this mustard shade. It's super cute, and the purple and green perform really well. I didn't have any issues with anything skipping or getting weird. It all just seemed to work pretty easily for me. The shimmers are gorgeous, especially Gemini. It makes a beautiful face highlight, and it's just so sparkly reflective. It's such a special shade. The other shimmers are really pretty as well, Topaz, Emotions, and Taupe, but Gemini kicks it to a whole other level. I kind of wish the other three shimmers were like just as shifty special, but they're pretty as well. They look just nice and shiny on the eyes. They have pretty tones to them. I'm not mad at them, but Gemini takes the cake. Overall, I don't really have any complaints with this palette. I think it's pretty cute. It's fun to play with. I like the spooky vibe. Very much a Beetlejuice palette in my eyes, and I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I would love to know your thoughts on the palette. Do you have it? Do you want it? I want to hear all of your thoughts down below. If you made it to the end of this video, leave me a spooky emoji because it's a spooky palette. And if you liked this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BEAUTBEAN. Follow me there. I post every single day. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.